Yes, well, I hope you and Mr. Stanley enjoyed those tickets. Please, yes, you guys are some of my most valued clients, so I want you to know that I look forward to our lunch. Okay? Yes. I'm sorry, I have a call on the other line. Bye-bye.
Of the world.
I was on the phone. Do you mind?
Oh, sorry, Pete. I'm just a little excited.
Employee of the Year.
That's right, Brenda Murphy.
What'd you get for that?
What do you mean, what did I get for this?
Besides the pin.
Oh, I get a trip to the Dominican Republic, my picture in our newsletter. It's about prestige, Pete. Honor among my peers. A job well done. Not everything's about money.
No, you're right. Not everything is.
This is important.
Excuse me.
Because I did a good... Fine.
Zach?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You know, not bad.
I haven't forgotten about you, you know.
What do you mean?
Your help. Thank you for your help.
Ah, the card and the flowers and...
Yeah.
How did Ritu like them, by the way?
She loved it.
Fantastic. See, I was thinking about it, I figured we're even. Because that was a mistake anyways, so don't worry about it. We're good. Solid.
I just cannot sleep.
Sorry?
You know, I lie in bed, I just stare at the ceiling. All I'm thinking about is Christina. It's just racing through my head over and over again.
Yeah, I hear you.
Cool.
I think it's because, you know, there wasn't any closure. I didn't get a chance to say what I wanted to say or
Right.
find out what she wanted to say.
Okay, I figured this.
Okay, what is this new toy you're playing with?
This, my
What's
friend,
this?
is a GPS. Yes.
What's that?
And
Let me guess.
you don't know?
Global
Positioning System.
Pinpoint
And
positions.
right now, I am acquiring a satellite to tell me exactly where I am.
Shannon, you've been seeing James like about a month and a half too, right?
Yeah, something like that.
It's about when I started seeing Christina. Where do you think you stand in the relationship?
You know, it's a good thing you asked me that
Yes.
question. Check
Yeah.
this out. I met his parents the other night, and he said that his mom has trouble with all his girlfriends, and I thought maybe she wouldn't like me. She loved me. Both parents loved me. So now I'm wondering, gosh, maybe he's not gonna like me because he thinks his parents wouldn't like me and it's not normal, or maybe they were just pretending that they like me. I mean, I showed up in this whole demure-looking librarian getup, so maybe they don't really like me, and it was all just, you know, they were
She
just
just sat
pretending.
there. I mean, it was like she was gonna say something, but she didn't say anything, you know?
Okay, wait for it, wait for it. Here comes Mimico. There it is.
Yeah, but you don't need this to tell you you're in Mimico.
It's a sign.
I just told you before it came. Mimico.
I'm so in love with her, but she's so gorgeous. I think sometimes I let it over
Okay.
my head, you know?
Let me ask you, why are people so up in arms about this tax hike stuff? You know, I mean, when politicians give tax cuts, it's just for their rich buddies anyways. So why, if they're gonna spend it on something useful like education or, more importantly, healthcare, why do we care so much?
No one likes taxes. It slows down the economy.
Yes, I understand that, but I mean, come on, these services are failing. I mean, I was in the hospital on Sunday, right?
Why?
Oh, long story. I was moving a couch from my basement to my living room, and someone couldn't hold up their end of the bargain. I dropped it on my foot. Anyways, it wasn't healing up, so I went to the hospital, right?
All right.
6 hours I sat there. 6 hours just to get an x-ray, right? I finally get in there, just for them to tell me, you know what, you're gonna need physiotherapy. But they've cut physiotherapy, right? You have to do it privately now, so I'm gonna have to pay out of my own pocket. Not to mention the fact that I was in there for 6 hours. Now that was a Sunday, right? But what if I had been there on a work day? That would have been more money out of my pocket, right?
Hold on.
And
And I know so much about her, too.
see what I mean?
Yeah, no. Hospitals are very complicated places nowadays.
Right, but But that's what I'm saying.
I love.
Is I'm taking up space from someone who might be dying, right? For my foot, which is not a big deal, really.
No, let the dying person get that bed.
So I bring the cell phone, but like an idiot, I leave the charger. Things.
No, let's sit upstairs. It's quieter. I can't deal today.
Sure. Anyway, I wouldn't have heard it in those bars. Anyways, they're so loud in Montreal, you can't hear anything. You know. Anyways, I'm just so happy that you found her. I didn't know what I was doing in Montreal. Anyways, you were right.
Yeah.
I mean, I must have been an idiot, searching through the streets of downtown Montreal for what?
Well,
you know?
It's good.
I don't know.
You had to do what you had
Anyways,
to do. Right?
the main thing is, all that doesn't matter now because you found Jesse, and that's the main thing, and everything's all right now. So
Well,
it's
well, that's the. Everything's not all right.
Hi, Brenda.
Oh, Rudy. Oh, sorry.
Thanks. Do you mind if I sit down?
Oh, no, please do. Oh,
How's it going?
good. How is it going with you?
Just peachy. What a week. What a week. First starts off with a dead body.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
How did that all end up? Do you know
Well,
who it was?
I
Or?
don't know who it was, but pretty messed up. I mean, not as messy as you'd think, but what was really weird was seeing the shoe still tied up, sock, and then stump of a leg. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
Yeah, but you know, that's part of my job. You got to go out and look at that stuff. But,
oh, that's terrible.
and then this. I'm walking through the train today. You gotta think, it's bad enough people are killing themselves and they feel that much despair in their lives, and then I'm coming through the train and I find this little litter here.
Newspapers are all over the place.
That's more than just a newspaper.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's naked.
Porn rag. There you go. Yeah.
On the train?
That's the world. That's the world we're living in, right there.
Oh.
Just leave it right on the seat for any kid to see. People are pigs, I'm telling you.
It's good that you found it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm confused. I mean, she called me up on Monday and she said she wanted to meet at a coffee time because
Right.
we needed to talk. And right there, I almost dropped the phone because
Well,
that phrase scared the hell out of me.
no.
Well, I showed up and we talked for hours about all different things, and I get the feeling maybe she was gonna tell me something, but in the end, all she said was she's going away for a bit and
Really?
to Montreal.
Whoa, wait a sec. She called you up at a public place, talked to you about something, and told you that she was going to Montreal?
Yeah, basically.
She's gonna break up with you, dude.
What? That's not necessarily
Just
true.
an opinion. Just
Yeah,
an opinion.
he asked for a woman's opinion.
right.
Don't listen to
Yeah,
him. He's
that's what he
speaking off
needs, a
of
woman's
experience.
opinion.
It felt like there was more.
Yeah.
She was gonna say more.
Look, you know what she wanted, honey? Let me tell you what she wanted. She wanted you to talk her out of going away. That's why she wanted to get together last minute. She wanted you to talk her out of it.
She was only gone for a week.
Oh, she's gone for a week?
Yeah, she's gonna be back next week, but
Oh. Wow. A week can be a long time.
if she's gonna break up with me.
No, she's not gonna break up with you. What?
Toronto Golf Club.
The final bite. Always gotta save it. Hey, I read this article today about these scientists in Britain who are actually developing a kind of chocolate that will give a woman an orgasm.
You know, I purposely
Yeah.
make it about sex.
Like, thanks a lot, guys. Right? Like men on the whole weren't having trouble getting laid enough.
Well, some.
Yeah, present company excluded. I know the competition.
Look, women like chocolate, but they like men too, so that's
Yeah.
not gonna change.
But that's what I'm saying. It's combining the best of both worlds. Like, this was our biggest competitor. Now we're giving it the upper hand. Why? It's shooting ourselves in the foot.
No,
It
look,
just seems silly to me. Which brings up the question: are these scientists women? Right? Probably.
well, that's quite possible. They're using their resources wisely. You
know?
trying to get themselves off. But you know the old saying, plastic never gets warm. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Flesh. They want human flesh.
Yeah, but chocolate gets warm. That's the thing. This is funny because last year I read an article about these scientists, again in Britain,
Right.
funnily enough.
Where they clone sheep and stuff.
underestimate
No,
yourself.
man, no, not at all. They were figuring out a way to fertilize the egg without using the sperm cell, using the genome pattern,
Yes.
right? So they could use a cell from a woman too.
I don't know if I have
This renders men completely obsolete.
Yes.
I mean, if we can't, if we're not part of reproduction, then what good are we? Lifting boxes and programming VCRs?
That's basically our function.
Men will be reduced to servitude. You mark my words.
Bring on the chains.
What's going on, Liz? You said she was okay, right?
She's okay. She's fine. She's at a friend's house. She's
What's she
safe.
doing at a friend's house? I thought she was with you. What's going on?
She just needed some space, okay? She's just
What?
I spoke to her yesterday.
Look,
She's-
tell me. Just,
I am telling
will you
you.
just tell me what's going on? Because
Jay.
you're making me worried now.
Jay, she's troubled about something. She's struggling.
And?
You know I love you, and I love Liv, and I
Yeah.
love Jess.
Yes.
She told me that you've been inappropriate with her, Jay. That you've been sexually inappropriate with her. That this is just what she told me, okay? She told me.
She's. I can't believe it.
Oh my God! Look at those shoes. That would break your back.
Brenda, I don't think they're shoe models.
That's a good one, Rudy. Oh, she looks like a gal from church. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God.
don't really think it's wise that we're looking at this here. I'm kind of on the job here.
Oh, well, just put that thing up. Oh my God! Look, she should have had that lazy eye fixed, hey? Oh my
Again, they're looking a bit lower than that.
I mean, what kind of girl would do this stuff?
Well, if you want, to know my theory, it's I think that a lot of them are runaways and they end up getting preyed on by guys who publish these magazines,
think?
feed them drugs, and
I don't know. I hope they're getting paid. That's a nice pool toy. You know, we have an above ground pool and the kids want a new toy. This would be good. It's a nice color too.
The weirdest part is, you know, for the past 2 months, I've been knocking myself out trying to impress this girl. Take her to like the fanciest
Are
restaurants.
you listening? Take
Oh
notes.
yeah, oh yeah. No,
Dates
he's
that
doing
are
all the work.
creative and
He's doing all
fun
the
and-
work. Yeah.
I gotta say, probably the best date we've had so far was going to a coffee shop, just the two of us.
Sounds terribly
This is-
romantic.
Crappy little.
Can be.
It's this crappy little hole in the wall, and the table was kind of sticky and wobbled every time you leaned on it.
Alright.
But she sat there across from me. She had this vulnerability that she normally has this grace, but this time it was a
Yeah.
vulnerability. And all I kept thinking is, one, I'm deeply infatuated and in love with her, and secondly, why is she feeling vulnerable? What's
Let
she
me tell you,
hiding?
it's moments like those, okay? James and I, we had a conversation on the train of all places, and I've never felt more close to this man. I mean, he totally opened up to me and, you know, shared with me some little weird quirks that he had, and it was beautiful. No one's perfect, and it's nice to know that she's opening up to you. It's a way of getting closer, right?
But there was something she couldn't tell me, and either it's going to be something really good, like maybe she's fallen in love with me too, or something really bad, like
What's your gut say? Huh? What's your gut say? What's your intuition, your natural intuition say?
Not that cut and dry. I
Sure
mean,
it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, for you women,
All
it's not.
telling
For
me
us, it is.
is I love her.
Yeah, that's what your gut's saying?
It's not telling me how she feels. I mean, what if she doesn't come back? What if she... So,
Bennifer is no more, eh? Ben and J-Lo called it quits, and it's like, what, a week later, and she's going out with that Mark Anthony guy?
bring yourself to
Which
say,
begs the question, was that relationship
She didn't
ever
wanna be in this
important enough to
relationship.
deem
She wanted
Bennifer? Like, why does it need a name? You know, they got together, they broke up, they got together, they broke up. He fooled around with a stripper. Who cares?
Who
typical-
cares? Good question.
It's typical
Good-
Hollywood stuff, and yet it's like
Obviously,
Ben-Hur or something. It's
she didn't want
ridiculous.
to talk about.
And you know what?
I could quite easily...
I don't think they went through half the stuff that
not
Anna and
wanting to
I
talk
went
about
through, and
breaking
you don't see anyone calling us Xana
No.
I mean, she
No,
said
you
she
don't.
made a lot of
or
money recently.
Ack, right?
Yeah.
She probably went off to
Pete,
Montreal.
you're bleeding out of your
It was a
ears.
little celebration.
You're not listening to me.
No, I am.
No, you're not.
Of course I am.
You're not even looking at me.
I'm thinking about what you're saying.
What was I saying?
You're talking about Anna and how your relationship is not like
think for a while there, she
Jennifer
wanted me to go away with her.
Lopez's and Mark Anthony's.
I'm just guessing.
How
I
you
mean,
don't
she
have that
sort
kind of
of hinted
relationship.
at it a little
You've been
bit.
through some other stuff,
Obviously.
right?
But maybe she
Right?
is.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, yeah.
Okay. How is she?
Well, I don't know exactly. I mean, I haven't talked to her in a couple of weeks.
What do you mean?
I would be.
Well, she moved out.
If I never saw her again, I don't know what I'd do.
You know, after the whole Jesse thing,
Right.
she moved out. So I don't know. I've been calling her sister's house, which is I think where she's staying. Of course, I don't know because she doesn't answer the phone. Neither does her sister, and I know what her sister's doing. Her sister doesn't like me, and she hasn't since day one. You know, she won't let her pick up the phone. Not even to say like, you know what, she's in the shower or she's out. Just so I know where she is.
Montreal.
You know?
Montreal. I know. Montreal. You're right.
I can't believe she would pull a stunt like this. Well, she's really outdone herself this time.
Okay, just calm down, okay? Let's just talk through this.
You know, this isn't the first time this has happened. I told her.
What do you mean it's not the first time this has happened?
She accused her 10th grade math teacher of the same thing. You can imagine when your own daughter comes and tells you something like that.
Down, okay?
Tells you something like that, you could go crazy. I wanted to go and kill that guy. And if it wasn't for Olivia, we got the police involved. We investigated that guy's background, and she went to the family. We took her to the family doctor, and she had a check.
Just calm down, okay?
Anyways, I had to admit we couldn't find a thing.
Well,
she was lying.
I'm telling you, she just seems very troubled. She is.
I blame myself for it because I need to bring her up better, I guess. But there's no call for that. I mean, we almost ruined that guy's life. He was a neighbor of mine. For God's sakes.
Oh yeah.
Jesse, grow up.
Look, why don't you just take that home?
What?
Why don't I just wrap it up for you and you can...
Oh, no, it's filth. I don't want it. Hey, look.
Employee of the Year.
Brenda Murphy.
Where do you work?
Dublin and Wallace. It's an insurance company. And
Well,
they presented me
hey.
today. Yes. 4 days in the Dominican Republic. They're going to send me.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Oh, it's so good to see people who get rewarded who actually deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So great. Yeah. God, so what insurance, huh?
Yeah.
What do you do there?
Oh, I'm a clerical, and I'm kind of the head of the pool, and
Oh, great.
yeah, a lot of stuff people don't know about.
That's awesome. Congratulations. We're slowing down. I have to get going.
Oh,
Gotta start doing the tickets now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, congratulations again.
Thanks, Rudy. Nice to see you. Hope those nightmares stop. Oh, yeah.
I've totally lost the signal on this damn thing.
Well, what you're saying is, she wasn't there so much to tell me something as maybe to hear me say
To
something.
hear something from you, right? Be aggressive. You know?
I don't know. I let her know that I'm in love with her. I'm completely enthralled with her. The only thing we haven't done as a couple is, have sex. But I got the feeling that, she wasn't ready yet.
Hey, there's your problem
Kind of
right there.
old-fashioned.
There's your problem right there, man. She might think, you want to be friends with her or something. You have to, take action there. You have to seduce her.
Be aggressive.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I kind of got the feeling she wouldn't do that unless maybe there was a ring on her
Right,
finger.
we are back.
Oh, right.
Perfect.
Some women are still like that. No.
Maybe that's what I need to do.
Guelph line. That's past over.
Maybe I need to put a ring on her finger.
Missed my stop.
Put a ring on.
Yeah. Maybe I should propose. I mean, if we're like stuck in this relationship, that's the only thing that's going to push it forward. That's what I got to do. I got to ask her to marry me.
apologized until I was blue in the face, and then finally she agrees that maybe we rushed into this marriage, you know?
Okay.
So I think we're gonna be okay. And all of a sudden, she says, you know what? I'm gonna go. If you think we rushed into this marriage, you need to figure out how to make it up to me. But as far as I can remember, she cheated on me too. So why?
Discussion for once.
So why is this? Why are you laughing at me, man?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm sorry.
My
I'm not-
wife left me.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
All right,
Jack.
this is kind of stressful for
No,
me.
it's stressful for me. The stress is making me
Yeah,
laugh.
right.
No, I'm serious. It's stressing me out. Look, you know, if I told you that I would help you out if you needed help. Okay? So you just tell me what you need, and I will help you.
And I told you, we're fine. You know what? I'll tell you what. You don't sell my parents any more houses, and we're square. Okay? How about that?
Have you been married? Well, I've been married.
I never forget. Okay? I never forget. I owe you,
All right.
and I'll pay you back.
I just want to tell everybody I'm getting married.
Well, I've just been too lenient, that's all. I gotta get her home, and we've got to deal with it as a family, that's all.
I think she needs to stay with me here for a little while, Jay.
She's got to come home, and I'm her father. I need to deal with it. It was a mistake for her to come here in the first place.
She doesn't want to come home with you. I need to just keep her here for a little bit.
Look, you don't believe her, do you? Look, Liz,
Jay, it's not
you're playing right into her hand. That's ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
It's not a question of me believing her or you. She's my niece.
I'm your brother.
I know.
Don't you know?
Your voice down.
Don't you know me? This is exactly what she wants.
No, she just wants to be here, away from something that's troubling her, and I want to find out what it is.
Look, I've got to deal with it. It's my responsibility.
No, I'm afraid it's out of your hands right now.